Good morning and welcome back to the Hobbydude 007 channel and Model Cars and Coffee with Hobbydude. Today I want to share with you another kit review I did for Scale Auto a number of years ago, and it's a record-setting racer. Let's take a look.
Bring your model to life with MCV products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.net.
Hey guys, before we get to the hot rod, I almost forgot I had a couple of show shout outs I want to share with you for the month of September. If you're in the Virginia, Tennessee, East Tennessee, North South Carolina, and even Georgia area, these are some you may be interested in. First up, on September the 6th, the Appalachian Scale Modelers Association presents their Head for the Highlands. I went to this show last year for the first time, and I had a blast. Saw a lot of awesome guys. Got to share some time with them. The host hotel for this event is the Greenville Hampton Inn. There is your address, phone number, location. Also, Wes's Model Car Corner has a hospitality suite from 6 to 9, so we'll be able to get together and share some fellowship before the show and just have a good time. And if I don't see you there, I will see you in the morning. Here is your location, the Greenville Recreation Center, 456 East Bernard Avenue, Greenville, Tennessee. Stick that in your GPS, and I hope we will see you there. You can also go over to, I think they have a Facebook page, but I know you can go to the website at asmi-ipms.com, and you could probably just go ahead and download your brochure, your entry forms, and get your categories, all that stuff ahead of time, so you'll have that ready to go. But hope you can make this one. Again, great bunch of guys, put on a great show last year, and just the fellowship was worth it to me. This is one of those that if I didn't have anything ready to go, I'd go without a model just for the shopping and to visit with everybody. Next up, on September the 27th, this one is hosted by Fast Tracks Raceway and Hobby Shop and IPMS Race City in North Carolina there. And this one is in Mooresville. So come a day early and visit some of the shops in the Statesville, Mooresville area if you want to, if you're into NASCAR. A lot of great stuff. This is an IPMS show, so they have everything. The vendors at the last Fast Tracks Race City show I went to, both of them were really, really good. So I look forward to going to this. Your theme is It Came from Hollywood, Special Theme Award, any subject matter from TV or films. So there you go. September 27th, and there's your location, the Charles Mack, there we go. Charles Mack Center at 202 North Church Street. Use the rear entrance in Mooresville, North Carolina, so you can put that address in your GPS and knock it out. You can also go to their Fast Track Hobbies and IPMS Race City's Facebook page. That's together. Or you can do the IPMS USA website and get that information. But they'll have the entry forms. All of that stuff will be there for you too. So you can have that ready before you get there. But I hope to see you at that one as well. Okay. Time to sip some coffee and talk a hot rod. For the 1969 NASCAR season, Petty Engineering switched from Plymouth to Ford. Now in this video, I'm not going to get into all the politics and the drama as to how that came to be, but the fact was they were driving Ford in '69. Here you see the first Ford they acquired, which was a 1968 Torino Cobra, and they would later switch to the famous Talladega. But they were met with some great success during those early part of the year in this car. And then, as I said, they did switch over to the Talladega. Well, on August the 22nd, 56 years ago, just a few days ago, the anniversary, 56 years, of Richard Petty's 100th win in a Torino Talladega at the Myers Brothers 250 at Bowman Gray Stadium in North Carolina. The model I want us to look at today has been done to commemorate that. There's all kinds of things. I've picked up a keychain at Petty Enterprises. I've also picked up the die cast of that car. But I want to focus on a model that was made by Polar Lights. So let's get over and take a look at it on the turntable. When Polar Lights first released the Ford Torino Talladegas and the Mercury Cyclones, they were very popular. Picked up a number of them myself, and there were other drivers, but the Richard Petty version was released in 3 different issues, different box arts, and they all had the decals to do several variations of it, including the decals to do the 100 Win car. And here it is. And as you see, it's a nice stance. Polar Lights really did a good job. The only thing that I ever had a complaint about was, if you recall, let me grab a pointer here. Well, we'll use this. Right here in the fender had a kind of an upswept. And if you'll go back and watch my video on the no heat fender fix, how to fix that, you know, a lot of people used heat, but there is one simple cut that will level that thing right back down. And again, go back and watch that video. It's called the no heat fender fix, but it cures it very quick, very easy. But I think this kit turned out great. I did this when it first came out. This was the first edition, and for Scale Auto as a review. And overall, I was really impressed. The chassis, everything about it really, really looked good. We'll start up front. You have a couple of grills that you can use. Let me redo that where we can get around here in the light a little bit. The only thing with this that is a little off is, you see the 43s are black. Those should be navy blue. But overall, really good. The kit comes with 2 engines, a 427 and a 429. In the early season, they ran the 427. If you go back to that black and white first picture, you'll see it says 427 on the hood. And I chose to put the 427 in this. It is out of box. But it builds into a really nice engine. Overall, the detail is really, really nice. Now, I will say this. The 429 that comes with this, you see how close it is to those bars? You got to really wedge that one in there because it's a tight fit. Then we've got the bare metal foil around all the windows, which was proper for the day. Also, the paint is Model Car World number 2010 and Super Blue, and just really looks good. And the interior was done the same way. The decals that come with this all through were very opaque. Didn't have to double them up. You see the interior, the shock mount tops there. Really a cool looking car. The wheels are equipment blue, which actually I just shot those in Tester's dark blue. And like I said, I love the stance. Everything about it is pretty good. Let's take a look at underneath real quick. Overall, again, it's a pretty accurate rendition. Everything lined up and fit really good. There's all your equipment blue on the engine block, suspension components, and all of that, as Petty Engineering and later Petty Enterprises did. But really nice, really nice. I was impressed with it. And I'd mentioned that that version for the, and I couldn't get it out because it's buried, but the 100 Win car, the die-cast collectible is right there with the 7-Up sponsorship. But that's the Bowman Gray 100 Win car. And the Polar Lights version. Of course, that one's 125th, and the Polar Lights is 125th, and the die-cast is 124th. But overall, I was very impressed with this kit. These are not decals on the tires. I just took a straight pin and some white acrylic paint and hand lettered those. But really, really nice. I like it. Of course, it's a Petty car. Why wouldn't I? Okay, guys. that is it for this one. Hope y'all have an absolutely awesome week. Got to sit down and check out everybody else's model cars and coffee and throw some thumbs up and a few comments here and there, hopefully. But if you haven't tried one of these Polar Lights Torino Talladegas or the Mercury Cyclones, find you a great set of decals, mics, Ace. There's a lot of guys that have just a number of decals if it's not something in a kit that you like. And build you up one, add one to your collection. And this one is a great one to do it because it's a piece of history. Guys, again, hope you have an awesome week. God bless. See you in the next video. Later, guys.